Hi, Daily Dragons. Okay. You are on your very first kind of big level. It might take you, that's okay. You're going to learn some skills. So I'm going to teach you the biggest skills that we need. We might not get to this in class, but if you're working on it, I can give you time in class to work on it if you ask. And depending on what we're doing, I might let you. So this is lightly row. The very biggest important thing that we're doing here is the finger tunnels. So a finger tunnel means that my fingers, let's see the best way to do this. My fingers are set on a string, but I can actually play a different string. All right, so if I put my F sharp down, which is my second finger on my D string, I can pluck my A. And the reason that works is because if I put a little train right on my choo-choo all the way through the tunnel, and it's a tiny little space, my finger can't fit there, so I want you to first practice that, and just with pizzicato, see if you can put your F sharp down, and notice I don't need that first finger, it's just gonna, it can stay hiding up. All right, you can also put it down if you'd like, but it doesn't need to be. So, and then see if you can put that there and pluck an A. And if you're getting a sound like this, that means your finger, there you go. That means your finger is not as tall as it needs to be. So notice here is what my hand position looks like if I don't have a good finger tunnel. It's kind of falling, it's outside of my body. See that? I'm outside. But if I bring my elbow in a little bit and make sure that I have that nice tabletop, this is to ensure that you don't go any farther with a bad hand position. Because if you do, then your skills will get better, but then at some point you'll have a roadblock. You won't be able to get any farther because your hand position is wrong, and you'll have to go back and fix it. So let's just learn it right, make sure we fix it right away. So work on that. After you do that, maybe you're there. Maybe you've worked on it. Add your bow. And we're going to play the A string, and then I'm going to play the F sharp. Ooh, and it was out of tune. So notice I fixed it. I don't want to hear that. So A. And then I could even reverse. I could start on my F sharp and go to the A. And if you wanted to be fun, you could just do that over and over. Okay, and so that's just another little exercise to work on. The next thing you'll have to work on is the another kind of skip. So I just realized I haven't played this song for you, so you don't really know what you're working on, but I'll do that now. Okay, I'll sing it first for you. These are the words that I kind of these are my words for it. And for our one in orchestra, it goes like this. Lightly row to and fro, softly, gently you must go. Gently, row to and fro, o'er the waves we go. And I even messed up my words, but that's okay. Because the words aren't the important part. The important part is being able to hear that melody and sing that melody. And you can search YouTube and find lots of different people playing lightly row and teaching you, and you might learn from somebody else something that maybe I forgot to tell you, but this is what I know that you have now. So it sounds like this on my instrument. And that's that's just the version that we're doing in orchestra. There are lots of other versions, so you might have one that starts on A. You might be working on one with a teacher that starts on A. That's okay. If you want to play that one for your level, do it. I'll know the difference. And there is a little bit of a difference. So we've worked on your tunnel. Okay, the next one we're going to work on these skips. A skip is when we're literally skipping over, and we've talked about skips from do to do to mi, right? So this is a fa re or re to fa. So or fa to re. Bleh. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to put my third finger down, and then I need to go to my first finger. So I'm just going to do it with my fingers first. Third finger, first finger. Third finger, first finger. Notice these other two fingers are moving at the same time. They're not walking up. They're popping and going down. If you want to challenge yourself, you can go ahead and lift that second finger up and just let it go like this. But it might already be down, so you can practice it both ways. Popping here or 3 to 1. Each one of your fingers is going to end up having a brain of its own that's all controlled by up here. So finger independence is big. So practice that, just going back and forth. Now that third finger is our ringing tone. So it should not sound that something's wrong. Okay, it should make that G string ring. Okay, then you'll need to know walking up your fingers. We've done this. When I get to the third finger, where do I go to go up? I go to the A string. So practice that, going up to the D string and ending on with your A. There's one more new thing that you need to learn to put all these puzzle pieces together, and that is the skip that goes from your open string D. I'm going to skip over Re, I go to Mi, Do, Mi, and then I'm going to go to my A string for So. Okay, and notice when I skip over Re, I didn't even need to put it down. It's there waiting if I ever need it, but it doesn't need to go down with your first and second. So I'm going to play it again, and I want you to listen for those couple things. The tunnel, the 3 to... Listen to your little tetrachord going up. Then go to the A. And then at the very end, you'll hear this Do, Mi, So, which is the very beginnings of learning an arpeggio. So here it is. Listen to it again, and you can play it with me if you've gotten all those parts. Practicing singing your finger numbers would be a great way to help your fingers remember where they're going to go. Try not to write them in your music. If you have one that you just really can't remember, then do it. But give yourself time to think, and that way you'll start learning it. So that would sound like this: A 2 2 3 1 1. D 1 2 3 A 2 2 3 And that can help you as well. So good luck. Keep working on it. Work on the little chunks. If you've gotten all the little puzzle pieces, then try and put it together. But work on your puzzle pieces first. All right? I can't wait to hear you. Bye.